Hi. So I wanted to do a quick video, mental health video this week on stress and adaptiveness. So the basic definition of stress is a non-specific response to of the body in demand for a change, right? Like, so you come across something and it's the response that your body gives off because something needs to change, right? So this can be caused by different stimuli, emotional, physical, any sort of change in the environment can cause stress. And this is natural. This is a natural thing that we experience as human beings as part of our evolution to survive in the world. But we aren't out there with these stressors anymore, right? That we used to have that created these responses in our brain and how we respond. So we now respond to different kinds of stressors in the same kinds of ways as we would very life-threatening stressors. But now persistent stress, like stresses of every day, and it can be something different for everybody, but that persistence of the body reacting to something has been shown for recently, I guess, like in 120 years or so, that it causes physical damage and harm to the body. And when before modern medicine believed that was just caused by pathogens. So Hans Sayegh, I hope I'm saying that right. He was an endocrinologist in the early 1900s, and he came up with this adaptation energy theory. So we have these resources within us of adaptability, and when they're all used up, like, that's it, it's over for us, right? And everyone has different we'll call it a well of adaptation that's accessible to them. There's a lot of theories like this, like enzyme theories, and that has to do a lot with this adaptation theory actually too, because when you're stressed, you're using up enzymes, and anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So adaptation energy. Adaptation energy, it's this irreversible resource that we're born with, and it's your capacity to respond to external stressors without like rigidity and excessive anxiety and being overwhelmed, and being able to maintain flexibility, right? That's a healthy way to respond to a stressor. And we're all born, like I said, with this well of adaptation energy. But these wells that we have, they greatly depend on, what's passed down to us. So the wells can get shallower and shallower through generations, and finally, you come to a generation where the well is so shallow that it's easily used up. And now we don't have this healthy response system to stressors. We go into these modes where it's high anxiety, it's overwhelming, panic attacks, things like that. And this over a long period of time causes disease. And there's been a lot of studies recently, which I'm looking forward to reading papers and stuff on, about how stress and trauma are related to autoimmune diseases like lupus, multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia, all of these diseases, which I really, really believe are caused a lot by trauma and stress, whether it's physical or emotional. And in that group is functional neurological disorder too. So what do we do, right? How do we not use up this well? Or if we're in a position where we have used it up, like I feel like I have, every little tiny thing is a trigger. It sets me off. I go into full panic and have convulsions, like non-epileptic seizures, and all these symptoms and things. Like, I can't handle any stress, any stressor at all. So what do we do? What's next? And what I keep hearing from doctors and things, it's like, well, exercise and eat healthy and do these things. It's like, yeah, okay. Well, overexerting myself causes symptoms, and eating isn't always an option because it comes right back up. And it makes me feel worse. So what do we do? What do we do? I'm trying to figure it out myself, What I've learned over the past couple years is I need to really focus on what I need. I need to learn how to stand in my truth and how I'm feeling, and vocalize it, and let people know what I need. Speak out. It's okay to take time for yourself. It's okay to have what are called mental health days. It's okay to say no to things if you're overwhelmed and overworked. And it's okay to tell people that this will cause me stress. And, this is out of my limit of things that I can handle emotionally and physically. It's okay. It's okay to be open about this stuff. It's okay to talk about it. And by not talking about it is how you get in the position where you have an empty well. And it is not a position you want to be in. So now I'm searching for, so to speak, my spring to refill this well that was once thought to not be refillable. But I'm doing this, with just being as healthy as I can be, finding what works for me, really listening to my body, tuning in, and I have a lot of different ways of doing that, going in and talking to my body and my inner child and my inner counsel, and meditating and yoga. And I found this smoothie that I can keep down during the day, and with really healthy teas and soups and things that are nourishing, and giving myself time and space to relax. It's okay to just have to relax. It's okay. It's okay to relax. I'm gonna say it again. It's okay to relax. So yeah. we're working on it. And when I find out more about how to keep your well full, I will definitely let you know.